Grand timing, and welcome to the channel, What's Activating You, where we're all about spiritual ascension and activating spiritual technology within us so that we may all rise and ascend and become the best versions of ourselves, the most authentic versions of ourselves. We are here to master ourselves. So let's do that. Allow me to activate you. And as usual, it's me, Bubbles, Diamond, Sweet Pea, Ocean Breeze, Traveler of Life and Peace, or Lady Bubbles, if that's too long for you. Today, I want us to talk about self-care. And not the typical self-care that we're used to hearing about. You know, the pretty kind, the aesthetically pleasing kind, the TikTok hacks for self-care. No. Today, we're talking about the real self-care. Because real self-care is self-mastery. So, today, I want to tell you something the world has hidden from you. Self-care is not what you think it is. It's not what the internet has told you. It is not beauty. It is not aesthetics. It is not ritualized comfort or curated calm. Real self-care is self-mastery. It is spiritual stamina in its rawest form. Self-care is the reshaping of your entire inner world into something unshakable, sovereign, and divinely powerful. Because anyone can look calm. Anyone can look healed. Anyone can look soft and peaceful on camera. But only a few, only the chosen, build themselves from the inside out. Self-care is not about appearing well. Self-care is about becoming untouchable. It's about sharpening your spirit, protecting your peace, disciplining your mind, and guarding your energy like a kingdom only the loyal may enter. And today, I want you to remember this and affirm this statement. You deserve self-care today and always. But real self-care is not easy. It is sacred, strategic work. So let's affirm it together. I deserve self-care today and always. If the world is a battlefield, then your mind is your throne room. Your emotions are your soldiers. Your intuition is your prophet. And your boundaries are your fortress walls. This is why true self-care feels biblical. Because it demands devotion. It requires the discipline of scripture and the focus of a warrior monk. So let me tell you the hidden truth, the part no one teaches. The world is not gentle. The world is not fair. And the world does not reward purity without power. This is why self-care must become self-mastery. This is why your softness must be guided by strategy. This is why your heart must be protected by wisdom. This is why your light must walk with your darkness. Self-mastery is not manipulation. It's spiritual intelligence at its finest. It's about learning the laws of life so you can walk through them with grace instead of naivety. So, let me give you the real self-care principles, the ones that sharpen you, elevate you, and transform you from a subtle player in the game of life into the king, the queen, the castle, and the land itself. Number 1, you must control yourself first. You only have control over yourself and your energy and your mind and your perception. The one who controls their emotions controls their destiny. This is not coldness. This is spiritual clarity. When you master the storm within, nothing outside can touch you. Number 2, read people like a strategist. Every soul has a longing, a fear, a pattern. Seeing these truths is not a manipulation. It's discernment. It allows you to love wisely, not blindly. And have this deeper inner and overstanding that everyone has an agenda. Just be mindful of that. Number 3, know the type of manipulators. Now, this knowledge is not for you to fear them, but to rise above them, to know what kind of people you might be dealing with. First, there's the victim, where everything is poor me, I need help. The second is the ego predator, who thrives on your insecurity. And the third is the false communion. And that's the one who wants to be agreeable with you and to make you think that you guys have a lot in common. But be wary of them. Recognizing them is protection, not paranoia. Your spirit deserves safety, not sacrifice. And if you don't know what you're looking for, how will you ever find it or have the discernment to know better? Number 4, emotional detachment is spiritual sovereignty. Detachment is not numbness nor rudeness. Really, it's the freedom to choose your response instead of being controlled by impulse. It's peace with power. It's knowing that you don't always have to react or respond. You can just be detached. Number 5, one of the most important ones. Discipline your tongue. Remember, the power of life and death is on your tongue. Most people release their power through their mouth. They speak their weaknesses. They confess their fears. And words are spells. But you, chosen one, wise one, you observe. You reveal nothing. You choose not to reveal. You do not have to tell anyone anything, especially the inner makings of you, aka the things you like or dislike, or the little things that may push your buttons or your pet peeves, because that's how people manipulate you. And this is not secrecy, it's self-respect. Number 6, silent dominance. There are many types of silence. Silence of boundaries, silence of observation, silence of disengagement, silence of strategy. Please know that silence is not a weakness. Silence is more of a weaponized patience. And patience is a spiritual superpower. Remember, the loudest person in the room is usually the weakest. The most silent, quiet, observing person in the room is usually the most dangerous. So, keep quiet. Number 7, energy is currency. Your energy is divine. It's sacred. And you have to know that every interaction is an exchange. Stop feeding parasites. Stop overgiving to those who only take. Your energy must go to those who grow you, not guilt you, not distract you or use you, or try to pull you down to their mediocre levels and shenanigans. Your energy is currency. So just how you don't waste your money or invest in things you don't care about, you need to treat your energy and time that exact same way. Number 8, make your inner world a private kingdom. Your mind is holy ground. Your visions are sacred scrolls. Your path is spiritual destiny. Protect your inner world like royalty protects its crown. You must protect your inner world like they are trade secrets. This means not telling people about your plans, your aspirations, and your goals all the time. It means becoming your own audience and your own advisor. And if you feel like you do need someone to talk to, I recommend that you talk to your higher power, if that's God, the universe, as well as your spiritual council, aka your ancestors and the archangels and your guardians. Number 9, distance is discipline. You are allowed to disappear, to reset the power dynamics, to reclaim your peace, to rebuild your strength. Distance doesn't mean you're cold or hateful. It means you're loyal to your spirit. It means you're loyal to your time and to your goals and to your admiration. You won't be able to accomplish anything or master yourself if you're always around noise and always in the midst of a crowd. Distance is discipline. Distance yourself so you can master yourself. Number 10, become unmanipulable. That means not easily manipulated or taken advantage of or used. With that, you need to cultivate emotional objectivity, inner stability, unshakable identity, and when you do, you'll have this understanding that those are the pillars of spiritual freedom. Not being ruled by your emotions or allowing others to play on your emotions, and being stable in yourself, in your own knowing, in your own capabilities, knowing that you are more than capable of standing alone and firm in yourself. When you cannot be swayed by those things like emotions or need, you become sovereign. You become unshakable in your identity. Number 11, the law of low visibility. This requires more distance, more secrecy when it comes to your goals, your plans, your actions, your blueprint. This requires you to move quietly, grow privately, build invisibly. Here's the raw truth. The less people know, the safer your destiny becomes. People can't destroy something that you're building if they don't know you're building it. Keep that in mind. Everyone does not deserve to have access to your blueprints. Number 12, emotional warfare, and psychological detachment. Not to harm, but to guard yourself with wisdom. The reality is you cannot ascend without inner discipline. Self-mastery is not darkness or manipulation or control tactics or anything like that, like a false perception. In truth, it's divine order. You have to be so strong for yourself. You have to cultivate a dependence only to yourself, not dependent on anyone else, anyone's validation, anyone's love, only yourself. And you must always have a very deep level of detachment. Right? It's like the willingness to you have to always be willing to walk away from something if it's not serving you. You have to. If you hold something too tight, it slips away anyway. So you have to have a level of detachment with everything. And have this inner understanding that your emotions are not your ruler. They're more of a guidance. Right? It's like using a GPS. But say if you already know a faster way to get somewhere, are you going to use the GPS? If it's telling you to make this left, which you know is going to set you back 2 minutes, versus you listening to yourself and you already know, and if you go this other route that you know for sure will get you faster. Our emotions are there, but that doesn't mean that we have to always obey them. And sometimes there's warfare with that, right? Our battle is first within us. But you are a fighter. You are a soldier. You are a warrior. And so you will dominate. And you must first always dominate yourself, dominate your mind, dominate your emotions. You can't control a lot of things outside of you, but the one thing you can control is yourself. And that's all you need to control. That's what the world is asking of you, that you control and dominate yourself. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and physically. That is what self-care truly is. It's not beauty, it's not aesthetics, it's not surface level comfort. Self-care is becoming powerful enough to protect the purity of your soul. It's learning yourself so well that the world cannot shake you. Or manipulate you. It's building your inner world so strong that the outer world cannot intimidate you. No one can intimidate you. It's sharpening your spirit until you become your own weapon and your own sanctuary. Here's what the internet doesn't tell you about self-care until now. Self-care is spiritual stamina. Self-care is divine discipline. Self-care is self-mastery. And when you master yourself, you master your destiny. Now, repeat this after me. I deserve self-care today and always. I deserve self-mastery. I deserve evolution. I deserve my throne. I rise with strategy, discipline, devotion, and light wrapped in shadow. My highest self is calling, and I am answering. Now, it's time to affirm. Now, let me tell you, these affirmations are warm and soft, but dangerous. They are seductive, but sovereign. They were curated for self-care to feel like power, elegance, and inner dominance, with a touch of Machiavelli-inspired concepts. These were curated to puncture and dominate and activate your subconscious, to enter and understand that self-care is not about your appearance. It's about your inner world, mastering thyself. So, let's get into it. Feel free to repeat or just listen to them. I choose myself first, last, and always, and it feels delicious to honor my own energy. My self-care is sacred strategy. Every choice I make is an act of devotion to my future. I am irresistibly devoted to my own growth. I crave my evolution like a lover. My peace is my power, and I protect it with quiet, unapologetic boldness. I give my energy only where it multiplies. Everything else slips from my life effortlessly. I am beautifully detached. I feel deeply, but I move strategically. My boundaries are velvet and steel, soft to the touch, impossible to cross. I adore my own company. I am my safest place, my sweetest escape, my strongest weapon. I honor myself with silence, distance, and discipline. The true language of self-care. My self-love is hypnotic. It magnetizes opportunities and repels distractions. I tend to my inner world like a private kingdom. Only the worthy gain audience. I invest in my energy like treasure. Every decision is a luxurious act of self-respect. My path is irresistible to me. I follow it with obsession and unwavering loyalty. I detach from nonsense instantly. My spirit refuses to be trained. I speak little, reveal little, and protect everything that matters. My self-care is not softness, It is strategy wrapped in elegance. I am beautifully unreadable. Mystery is my strength. Silence is my ally. I nurture my mind like a queen or king. I sharpen my intuition like a blade and honor my soul like royalty. I release anyone who does not feed my ascension effortlessly, gracefully, permanently. I am devoted to becoming unshakable. My discipline turns me into destiny. I am falling in love with my own power. Every day I taste more of my potential. My self-care is a spell I cast over my life. It bends reality in my favor. I do not chase, I attract by becoming undeniable. I silence the world so I can hear my soul, and my soul always tells the truth. I am the center of my own universe, and everything I need or desire begins with me. My self-mastery seduces success. My discipline seduces destiny. I protect my energy with elegance and severity. I choose strategy over emotion, clarity over chaos, and myself over everything. My inner world is a fortress. Only loyalty and love gain access. I upgrade myself relentlessly. Evolution is my love language. I am intoxicated by my own potential. I rise because I choose to. My detachment is divine. My focus is sacred. My self-care is war and worship combined. I deserve devotion, especially from myself. I protect my energy like a crown jewel. Nothing unworthy can touch me. I become sharper, wiser, calmer, and more powerful with every act of self-care. My path belongs to me alone. I walk it with elegant ruthlessness. I am my own safe space, my own sanctuary, my own empire. My love for myself is strategic, deep, and unstoppable. I rise quietly, beautifully, and undeniably. No force can interfere. I am obsessed with mastering myself. It's the sweetest addiction I've ever known. Allow those affirmations to sink in. Allow them to penetrate the deepest parts of your mind, your subconscious, and your heart. You were not put on earth to blend in or play small or be invisible. You were put here to be bold, to be courageous, to be brave, and to be unequivocally yourself. And you are allowed to be yourself. You don't need permission from anyone. But if you need it from me right now, then I give you permission to unleash the real, authentic you. that you've been hiding, that you've been dimming, that you've been shaming. It is safe for you to be you, to care about you, to master you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting. And moreover, thank you so much for allowing me to be here to activate you, because you are now activated. Don't forget, we have a blog. That blog is whatsactivatingyoursoul.blogspot.com. So check it out. Allow the blog to activate you as well. And remember, our channel is always here to activate you. Remember, you are loved, you are seen, you are heard, and you are valued. Have a beautiful day, month, year, week, night, morning, afternoon. Thank you so much.